Hi, it's Ra, Rishi Kavi Raghudas from Star Presence Astrology, here to give the astrological forecast for Tuesday, September 30th, 2025. Well, it's the end of the month, but just like yesterday, the energy continues. It is a working kind of a day. There is some sweetness in the morning, but then it's back to work time. The sun today is at 7, moving to 8 degrees of love, beauty, and social justice oriented, air sign Libra. Now, Libra energy just likes the pleasures of life. It likes to observe and weigh in the mind rather than be judgmental. It does like harmony and beauty, and all of that stands it in good stead because we certainly need that kind of energy today. Now, the moon today is moving through the middle, moving toward the late degrees of get it done, take care of business, don't give me any excuses. I just want you to respect my authority, earth sign of Capricorn. So that is generally a pretty tough kind of energy, but in the morning we've got a reprieve because the moon at 13 degrees of Capricorn makes a lovely trine, a nice flowing angle to Venus, which is Libra's ruling planet, at 13 degrees of Virgo, and that is nice and sweet. That's cuddle energy right there. That's beautiful and harmonious and just very loving sort of energy. 5:20 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 8:20 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and 1:20 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time is when it's exact. But you can just say that the whole morning participates in a nice kind of sweet energy. And then it's back to the grind because there are no further lunar aspects until late evening. So we've got this gung-ho Capricorn energy, Capricorn moon energy that says just go ahead and get some stuff done today. I don't want to hear any excuses about it. Finally, in the evening, the moon at 21 degrees of Capricorn makes a hard square 90-degree angle to Mercury, the planet of communication, which is at 21 degrees of Libra. And that is kind of hard to understand kind of energy, meaning I'm talking to you, but maybe you're not quite understanding me, and maybe we're arguing. It's kind of a tough energy to communicate in. 8:39 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time is when that's exact. 11:39 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 4:39 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. And if that weren't enough, the moon then, a couple of hours later, moves to 22 degrees of Capricorn, where it makes an opposition to Jupiter, the planet of good fortune and expansion, which is generally a nice optimistic energy. But Mercury is in a T-square to that opposition, and that means it is kind of tough energy. 10:40 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time is when that's exact. 1:40 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time is 6:40 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. T-squares are tough, but they're often very motivational. So if you've got a plan and something going on that you really need to get into some details for, this is that kind of energy. So expect to be up late at night if you're working on a project, because this is a highly motivational kind of energy that's not going to let you go. But at least get some sleep too, because we all need it these days. I'm Ra, Rishi Kavi Raghudas from Star Presence Astrology. Now, if you would like to have a personal reading with me, you can book it on my website, starpresence.net. Remember, from the very moment that you're born, you've got star presence. Enjoy this day, no matter what. Get some things done today.